Hi guys, Crawly Monster here, and today I am going to be saying subscribe 150 times. So every time I say subscribe, I'm gonna click that button, and the number will go up, and I want to get it to 150. And of course, can you guys please actually subscribe? Remember to like the video if you like it, and subscribe. Again, subscribe if you're new. And let's start. So please, guys, subscribe, please. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. I really don't want to do this. Subscribe, please. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Subscribe, 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 please subscribe, 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 subscribe. Okay, here's a joke for you. What is the name of a submarine that writes books? A subscribe. That's a very good joke. Subscribe for more. Subscribe. 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 Actually, I accidentally did two there, so I said it twice. Subscribe. 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 Subscribe, please. Subscribe and subscribe. That is 50 times that I've said the word subscribe. Please subscribe to Crawly Monster. Get me to 31 subscribe. Please, I want that many. I actually don't care, but just please subscribe. Subscribe and become a subscriber. If you subscribe, you'll get a magical pony. Just kidding. You won't. That won't happen if you subscribe. But please subscribe anyway. If you subscribe, then you will get my videos in your subscription box. Or does that count? I'm gonna say it doesn't. So subscribe anyway. Subscribe, please, and subscribe again. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. That's such a funny word, isn't it? Subscribe. Like, who came up with that word? Subscribe, 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 subscribe. I just realized this isn't the best way to say 150 times, but please subscribe if you want me to do more. Please? Okay, well just keep subscribing anyway. Even if you don't want it, that it would really help if you subscribe. I want 31 subscribers. By the time this video comes out, I might already have 31 subscribers. So please subscribe to get me to 32 subscribers, maybe 33 subscribers, 34 subscribers. Doesn't matter, just please subscribe. Oh, subscribe. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Those aren't voice cracks, by the way. That's just me saying it weird. Please subscribe, everybody. I'm at 101 times saying subscribe. Oh, now I've said subscribe 103 times. Oh, well, subscribe anyway to get me to 151 subscribers. Oh, subscribing is the best, don't you think? Please subscribe, and you will subscribe. That's how it works. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Subscribing is the best thing you'll ever do, so please subscribe. Just kidding. Subscribing probably won't be the best thing you will ever do. But please subscribe anyway. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Only 15 subscribes to go. Subscribe, 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 please subscribe, subscribe. Now it's time for the outro. Please subscribe to the channel. And press the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. I really hope you subscribe. That would be the best if you subscribe. That would make me really happy. And as always, that's Crawly Monster out. But first, remember to subscribe.